Hello everybody, this is my physical activity log project. I'm going to be talking about the physical activity that I've done in the past 14 weeks, and I have a couple graphs, CDC guidelines, and just an overall outlook of what I got from this project. Okay, so to start off, I would like to talk about the CDC physical guidelines of physical activity per week that is recommended. This is basically scientifically proven that this is what your body needs at least, and it will also have many health benefits attached to it. The first part of it is you want to be doing 150 minutes of moderate physical activity a week. And I know a lot of people work a lot, so basically, like what you could do for moderate if you're busy is you can do just 150 minutes a week on the treadmill after work combined, just walking 3 to 4 miles per hour. That will get you right there, or anything else that's just moderately getting your body to move. Secondly, you want to be doing 75 minutes a week of vigorous physical activity. This is activity that is more than just a gentle walk. This is the one that gets your heart rate up. For the treadmill example, you could be doing 6 to 7 miles on the treadmill per hour for 75 minutes a week. You could be playing basketball, doing CrossFit, anything that gets your heart pumping and actually is more than just a brisk walk. And finally, you want to be doing 2 to 3 times a week strength training. I would recommend 3 times a week because one day you could hit legs, the next day you could hit back and biceps and traps, and the third day you could hit chest and triceps. However, 2 to 3 times is good enough, and if you can hit all three of these goals, you should be pretty good according to the CDC guidelines of physical activity. The reason why we need to hit these guidelines is because studies have shown that if you are hitting this amount of minutes per week as per the CDC in exercise, you have a significantly less chance of developing especially cardiovascular disease, but also many other chronic diseases as well. And your longevity will be better, and it has been proven that people who meet these guidelines or exercise or get closer to them live longer and have a better quality of life. So for my moderate physical activity, it was actually kind of hard to estimate because I walk a lot to class. As we know, the San Marcos steps are a lot and just different things. But I for sure got 150 minutes a week. Some weeks I got a little bit more. I put 150 minutes a week because I know I was for sure getting there. There were some days where I really didn't walk around. Like maybe I don't know. I was just busy with schoolwork or whatever. I went to the gym, but I just lifted weights and I didn't walk a lot. I always made sure by the end of the day that I would go walk on the treadmill at around 3.5 miles per hour for around 20-30 minutes. So this one is pretty simple. I'm pretty sure I hit it every single week, and I'm going to continue to as well. Okay, so for the vigorous physical activity, again, it was close to an estimate, but I made sure that I got the 75 minutes every week. Sometimes I got 75, sometimes I got 90, and maybe I might have hit like 150 minutes or even more some weeks because I played basketball at the gym a lot of days at a very intense pace. Some days I ran 3 miles, some days I just ran a mile, and I definitely got this, and I'm glad I did the project because it did make me step up my cardio and making sure I'm getting in that vigorous aerobic activity. Okay, now onto strength training. As you can see, the numbers are very high in minutes. Heading up to the class for about, I don't know, 6 to 8 months before the class, I really got the routine down. Like, I would basically work out 6 days a week. Sometimes I would skip a day or whatever, but mostly I'll work out for 2 hours every day. And of course, it's not 2 hours of straight strength training. I like to rest between, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes between each set. But I just counted that because I've been going hard on the weights. So this is probably my biggest strength right here. And as you can see on week 3, there's 0. I was kind of dealing with some soreness in my arm, so I just didn't do anything. But strength training has definitely continued being consistent, and I plan to keep doing that as well. Okay, heading into the future, what I really got from this project is just, and this class is just learning like how efficient and how beneficial cardio and strength training can be towards my longevity and quality of life as I get older into the future. I kind of, before this class, I had been strength training for a while and I'd been getting muscles. And I think this project in this class really made me realize how out of shape I was, even if I had a little bit of muscle, cardiovascularly. I was, like I said earlier, I ran a 10-minute mile when I first started doing cardio in January, and now I'm down to the 5-minute zone, like 5:30, and I honestly plan on getting under 5 minutes. I feel so much better since I've started running. I'm continuing doing my weightlifting. I I I really prioritize my body and my health, and as I get older, seeing these studies and how important exercising is, it's definitely going to make me stick to doing cardio and strength training and just trying to improve every day and just try to meet these guidelines and maybe a bit more, because I want to be very healthy and I want to maybe run a marathon someday. That's something the class motivated me to do by getting me back into cardio. And yeah, I've learned a lot from this project and I'm definitely going to take it forward with me. And here's my works cited page, basically just the CDC guidelines and a good PubMed article about how beneficial exercise is towards reducing cardiovascular disease. I I hope this is enough. I think I could link basically every study in the class as my works cited, but I didn't want to have a long page. Yeah, thank you for watching.